All right, let's jump right into something that sounds like it's straight out of science fiction, but is very, very real. It's called Telemed AI, and it's all about making ambulances, well, think. We're talking about turning a simple transport vehicle into a smart, mobile, life-saving unit. So how does it all work? Let's find out. This quote really hits hard, doesn't it? It sets the stage for the whole problem we're tackling today. For so many people, an ambulance isn't a place where treatment begins. It's just a box on wheels. And inside that box, precious life-saving time is just ticking away. So that leads to this huge, game-changing question. What if that van wasn't just a van anymore? What if we could turn it into a mobile ICU? I mean, seriously, think about that. From the second those doors slam shut, you're not just on the way to the ER, you're basically in the ER. That's the promise we're going to unpack. Okay, so first up, the golden hour crisis. This is really about the race against time in emergency care. You've probably heard of the golden hour, right? It's that absolutely critical window of time after a major trauma or medical event. Get the right treatment then, and your chances of survival go way, way up. The problem is, right now we're often wasting it. This table really lays it all out, plain and simple. On one side, you've got the current mess. Most ambulances, no doctors. That golden hour we just talked about, pretty much lost in traffic. Paramedics are doing their absolute best, but they're completely overloaded. And the hospital, they often have no idea what's coming until the ambulance pulls up. Now, look at the other side. For every single one of those problems, Telemed AI has an answer, a real-time link to a specialist, treatment starting the second you're inside, an AI assistant to help out the paramedic, and an automatic heads up to the hospital so they're ready and waiting. This isn't just a small fix, it's a total rethink of how this all works. So with that crisis in mind, let's meet the hero of our story, the smart ambulance. We're diving into the Telemed AI platform itself, the tech designed to fix all those problems we just saw. And here's what's so brilliant about it. It's a software-only solution. Think about that for a second. We're not talking about building fleets of brand new, super expensive ambulances. Nope, this is about taking the ambulances we already have and making them smart. That means it's way cheaper and can be rolled out so much faster. It's a total game changer for scalability. So what's under the hood? Well, there are four main parts that make this whole thing tick. First, you've got the app inside the ambulance. That's what's gathering all the live data. Then there's the web dashboard for the doctor, where they can see everything in real time. Of course, there's a secure back-end platform holding it all together, but the real magic, the brain of the operation, is this AI coordination layer. That's what does all the heavy lifting. Okay, so the theory sounds great, but what does this actually look like during a real high-stress emergency? Let's walk through it, step by step, and see how the journey for a patient completely changes. Okay, picture this. The paramedic gets in, types in some basic patient info. Instantly, the AI is on it, analyzing vitals. It spots something wrong. And it's not just a warning. It prepares a quick, structured summary of the case. Then it does something amazing. It figures out exactly who to call, a heart specialist, a neurosurgeon, whoever's needed, and connects them in seconds. So now the top expert is right there virtually, looking at the same data, guiding the paramedic. And to top it all off, an alert is automatically zapped over to the hospital with the whole case file. By the time they arrive, the hospital team is prepped and ready to go. It's a completely seamless flow of life-saving information. So what's the bottom line here? It's a move from guesswork to hard data, from frustrating delays to immediate expert guidance, and from showing up with uncertainty to arriving fully prepared. Every single part of the process gets a massive upgrade. And get this, the target time to get that remote doctor connected? Less than 30 seconds. 30 seconds. In a situation where every single second can mean the difference between life and death? Well, that's just incredible. All right, we keep saying AI, but let's be really clear. This isn't just about a glorified video call. This is about an AI that acts. The secret sauce here is something called agentic AI, and it's what makes this system truly smart. So what on earth is agentic AI? Well, put simply, it's an AI with agency. It's a doer, not just a thinker. It doesn't just look at a bunch of numbers and say, that's interesting. It understands the goal, like save this person's life, and then it starts taking actions all by itself to make that happen. It finds the doctor, it writes the summary, it does the work. A great way to think about it is like having a whole team of little AI experts working for you in the background. You've got your triage agent, who's like a hawk watching all the vital signs. Then there's the routing agent. It's the master dispatcher, instantly figuring out the best doctor and the right hospital. And finally, the summary agent, who's basically the super efficient admin drafting all the notes so the humans don't have to. They're a team, and they work together flawlessly. Okay, the tech is amazing, no doubt about it. But how do you actually get this out there into the real world? How do you scale it? Let's talk about the big picture, creating healthcare that moves fast. And this isn't just a pipe dream. There is a solid plan. Phase 1 is all about proving it works, with pilot programs in a couple of major cities. Once that's done, Phase 2 is about expansion, using a SaaS model, software as a service, so it's easy for hospitals and even government services to sign up. And the endgame, Phase 3? A huge nationwide Smart Ambulance India initiative. It's a clear roadmap from idea to impact. So who actually wins here? Well, pretty much everyone. Hospitals see better outcomes. Ambulance companies get a huge technological advantage. Governments get a powerful tool to close that healthcare gap between cities and rural areas. And of course, the most important people, patients and their families, get the best possible care from the moment help arrives. I think this quote just sums it all up perfectly. This is healthcare that moves as fast as the emergency itself. It's about matching the speed of the solution to the speed of the problem. Simple as that. And that really brings us to the final thought I want to leave you with. Just imagine a future where every ambulance is a smart ambulance. The real question is, how many more of those golden hours can we save then? How many more lives? The potential here is just massive. It really could change everything, one emergency at a time.